Today, we're talking about situational awareness. So what exactly does that mean? Situational awareness is about actively observing and understanding your surroundings. It's about being aware of potential hazards and anticipating risks to make informed decisions that help you avoid accidents. This is a critical part of your day-to-day job and can mean the difference between making it home safely or experiencing an injury or worse. This skill is crucial not only for your own safety, but also for the safety of everyone around you. To break it down further, we'll use the SLAM method. First, stop. Mentally engage by taking a moment to acknowledge your surroundings and actively assess the situation. Next, look. Examine your environment, noting key factors that impact safety. Then, assess. Identify any hazards or risks that could arise. Finally, manage your plan. Develop a strategy to handle or avoid those risks effectively. Now let's walk through some common situations where situational awareness applies. Parking service vehicles. When you park, always use designated parking spots. Don't park in fire lanes or block access routes. Being aware of where you park ensures emergency vehicles can get through if needed, or our customers can continue conducting business as we help with their issues. Dock environments. Dock areas are busy places. Always watch for lift trucks backing out of trailers and be cautious of pedestrian traffic in these zones. Operating lift trucks. When operating lift trucks, be aware of how the steering is set up on stand-up rider electrics, forward versus reverse steering, before traveling. Keep an eye on overhead doors and obstructions, mast clearance, and intersections. Be alert in noisy environments. Things might happen that you can't hear, so always stay extra vigilant. Working in extreme conditions. Whether it's cold storage temperatures or excessive heat, monitor yourself for signs of discomfort or dehydration. Pay attention to your hydration and the work conditions to avoid physical strain. Emergency equipment access. Never block fire extinguishers or emergency exits with lift trucks. These pathways must always be clear in case of an emergency. Work location. Avoid working in high-traffic areas where the risk of accidents is greater. Utilize a spotter or cones when forced to temporarily work in these high-risk environments. By staying alert and aware, you can prevent accidents and ensure a safer work environment for yourself and those around you. Proper work attire. Don't wear jewelry that can arc or loose sleeves that could get caught in moving parts. Stay focused and alert to everything around you. Ask if any specific personal protective equipment, PPE, is required and make sure you have everything you need. Always confirm that your PPE meets OSHA regulations. This helps us stay safe as well as help the customers continue practicing their required safety measures. One of the most common places where situational awareness is critical is when driving. This is something we do every day, but how we approach it can impact not only our own lives but also the lives of others on the road. Whether you're on your phone, texting, eating while driving, it is a hazard. Not only does it put you at risk, but it can also give the company a bad reputation since we are rolling billboards. Always stay focused on the road and keep the distractions to a minimum. Stop and assess your surroundings. Recognize potential hazards and road conditions, and manage the situation by staying engaged and keeping your attention on the road. It is vital that you put your phone down and focus on the task of driving. Also remember that you're always representing the company. Always maintain a professional demeanor because customers are watching, whether in person or through cameras. Never give them a reason to complain. When you arrive at a customer site, the first thing you should do is find a good spot to park your truck. Choose a safe, designated area that allows for easy access and doesn't obstruct any pathways or emergency exits. Once you've parked, notify dispatch and confirm your arrival. Then check in with the customer contact to discuss safety protocols and required PPE. This is an important step to ensure you're aware of any specific safety measures or hazards related to the site. Assessing the work site. Look at the surface and area that you'll be working within. Is it near power lines or uneven travel surfaces? This can all affect lift truck stability and pose hazards when raising masts. Avoid working around designated smoking areas or areas with propane tanks, and make sure your work area is clear. If the location feels unsafe, don't hesitate to move or tow the equipment being serviced to a safer spot too. Let's test your knowledge. Here's a quick question for you. What is the distance that you need to maintain when working on a forklift near power lines? Take a moment to think about it. Feel free to pause before we reveal the answer. The answer is 10 feet. Now let's jump back into the rest of the video. Make sure to be aware of potential hazards that could arise during your work. Situational awareness allows you to plan and avoid accidents before they happen. As you move equipment inside a building, always be mindful of door heights and the position of the lift truck's mast. Ensure entrances and exits remain clear and accessible at all times. Familiarize yourself with the location of eye wash stations and first aid kits. These could be crucial in case of an emergency. Stay alert to the activity inside the building. Refrain from using earbuds that would distract you from being aware of potential risks. Expect loud noises, distractions, and sudden movements. Keep your eyes peeled for potential obstacles in your path. Pay attention to ventilation quality. Poor air circulation can lead to dangerous conditions like carbon monoxide poisoning. If something feels off, report it to the on-site safety manager immediately. As you finish up your task, take a moment to park your equipment safely. Tilt the forks forward and lower them fully to avoid any trip hazards. Before you leave, ensure the work area is cleaner than when you arrived. This leaves a positive impression and promotes safety. Then, inform dispatch that you're ready to leave. Things may have changed and there might be more work for you either at the same location or nearby. Finally, when you head back, always drive safely. Keep your focus on the road, prioritize your safety, and avoid any distractions. A safe journey back is just as important as the safety measures you took at work. Situational awareness is about making safety a priority in every action you take. Whether you're driving, working in a hazardous environment, or simply arriving at a new location, staying alert, aware, and engaged will help prevent accidents. By practicing situational awareness, you're not just keeping yourself safe, you're also protecting your coworkers, pedestrians, and everyone else around you. Remember, safety is a mindset that extends beyond the job site. Stay vigilant, stay safe, and let's work together to create a safe environment for everyone.